In case you couldn't tell. We've been having a blast. I hope you guys have too. We've been running the Acoustic Shop booth. I'm wore out.
Yes.
And
been very busy selling all the instruments in the world.
All of them.
And we've started new bands and jammed all night long. And then we've been introduced some incredible acts here. Got to watch the flat picking contest today.
Yes.
Which are just fantastic musicians.
There were some great, all the contests. We saw the fingerstyle yesterday. We interviewed those. You can, and by the way, you can check out all those live episodes. They're still available. They're live recorded, I guess. So anyway, you can check those out on the same channel you're watching it right now. So.
Well, with this episode, we're going to have Kelly Hunt playing, and then also the Whiskey Mash Band.
That is correct.
And do a little interview with them and a performance. But first, we're going to go to a quick break, and then be right back with that. Yeah!
Yeah! Over 30 years ago, we were touring the world, my brothers and my father, and we got to see a little bit of everything.
Then we decided to come off the road and settle down in Springfield, Missouri and open a music retail store.
And ever since then, we've had some of the coolest instruments and even cooler people come through the door.
Now we have cameras that follow us everywhere we go, so you can see exactly what it's like to be at the Ozark Music Shop.
I was out picking a coney bells as a bright spring day unfurled. When a chill came over me, I couldn't even lift my head. And I heard a high and mournful cry seemed to come from the realm of the dead. Came from the realm of the dead. Well, I long had heard the stories of a bird that's seldom seen, that flies through the mountains, greening through the trees. And every now and then he sings, cuckoo, that cuckoo, and I heard his mournful cry calling, cuckoo, that cuckoo. I heard that cuckoo cry when I heard that cuckoo cry. The stories of a bird that's seldom seen, that'll fly through the mountains, greening through the trees. And every now and then he sings, cuckoo, that cuckoo, and I heard his mournful cry calling, cuckoo, that cuckoo. Yes, I heard that cuckoo cry. They said it was good fortune to be visited this way, to be the first to hear the cuckoo's cry on a bright spring day. Well, that may be how the story goes, but it hadn't turned out that way. That cuckoo bird sang death to me, and I hear him to this day. He cries, cuckoo. Spring morning, your blood should faster on the cold, and you hear a high and mournful cry that electrifies your soul. Now, my friends, you know, he was
Well, we are back, and that was Kelly Hunt. Good job.
Oh,
That was
great job.
incredible.
Very good.
Actually, my first time, I'm going to admit, my first time to get to hear you. So, introducing, it was really cool. Found out you're from the Kansas City area. Is that correct? So, being here, not super far from home. Is this first time in Winfield?
Second time.
Second time.
Yeah.
All right. So, good. They just checked on. Okay. They were on to make sure that your mic was on.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're all good. So yeah, second time to be here. So performed here just 2 years. It's a beautiful place, perfect for all kinds of acoustic music.
It
And I
is,
love being here. So, all right. So how long have you been playing music?
I grew up around it, grew up in a very musical household, grew up singing, kind of found the banjo when I was in my teens and started playing it in my early 20s, and just as my spirit instrument. I just love it. There's so many ways to play a banjo, and it's kept me fascinated for
I was curious,
years.
you have kind of your own hybrid style. It seems like it's a little bit of the Scruggs style, rolling your fingers, but without the picks, and almost a little claw hammer mixed in there. So how did you come up with the way you play banjo?
I've always songwriting has been my sort of the thing that's led me and my approach to my instrument. So I write songs and then I figure out what I need to do on my instrument to kind of bring them to life and support the song. So yeah, that's kind of why it's a hybrid. I love all the rhythmic and percussive things and melodic things you can do with banjo. So it's just kind of whatever the song needs.
That's awesome.
Sounded great.
And, yeah, very, very cool style. I love it. It's a very, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I just find it to be really, really good. So it sounded great, great vocals, the whole deal.
So how long have you been playing?
Well, I guess I got my first banjo a little over 10 years ago. I actually kind of fell in love with it through an uncle who lives in Mountain View, Arkansas, and plays Scruggs-style bluegrass banjo, and kind of went down there on a family trip and saw him in action and was just kind of captivated by the personality of the banjo. It just has a very unique voice. And so then, yeah, I started my banjo journey. I started out on the 5-string, and now I play 5-string and 4-string tenor banjo.
So when you perform, is it normally a two-piece, or do you do solo?
Yeah, so Stosh Haney is the violinist who's with me, and he tours around with me. He co-produced my first record with me and is on my upcoming record as well. So we do a lot of duo stuff, and then I do some solo songwriter stuff, but yeah.
Very, very
mostly
cool.
duo.
I love the idea of a singer-songwriter with a banjo. I just love that. It sounds great.
Who I
It's
am.
very, very well. That always helps too. If you can be who you
Yeah,
are
right.
and do that at the same time,
Ideally.
it's a whole lot better. So awesome. Well, I'm so glad you were able to join
Thank
us
you for
here
having me.
for the Ozark Music Shop Live. Again, cool festival to be at, cool place, and so glad you were able to
If
be
you get a chance
with
to
us
check out
do it.
Kelly Hunt online,
Yep.
be sure and do that. Where can they find you online?
KellyHuntMusic.com, you'll see the banjo.
See the banjo. All right.
You know you're in the right place if there's a banjo on it.
That's right. In life in general, there's a banjo. You're in
If you
the
see a
right
banjo,
place.
you're in the right place. They didn't say that in Deliverance, but
Yeah, they didn't say that in Deliverance.
They
All
ran
right.
for the hills.
That was a bad joke. All right. Anyway, well, thank you so much for being here. Everybody, have a big hand for Kelly Hunt. We will be back right after this. growing up as a musical family was always awesome.
We grew up with instruments in the home. We grew up playing with people at festivals and camps and jams.
Record stores and spend hours going through the different records.
That sense of community that music brings, there's nothing that can replace that group of people. They're like family once you start playing music with them, and it's an amazing thing.
You're making music, making an art form together, collaborating to make something that was bigger than any of us were. The first guitar that I ever got that was all mine, I still have to this day. And I remember when I got it home, it gave me this ability to play things that I had never played before. And I think the best part about now working with other customers is now I get to watch that same thing happen. I get to connect them to an instrument. Then I can be able to send them home with a guitar, a banjo, mandolin, whatever it happens to be, that is going to help them make the most of their abilities.
What simply started out as a music store has kind of turned into a support group where we provide that sense of home and community to everyone that comes through the door.
Something we found through being on stage, being the student, and now being the ones teaching and selling the instruments is there's kind of ripple effects that happen. When you send a guitar home with somebody, it's not just for that person, but then that ripples out to their family, and then they find other friends that are playing music, and then that brings together a whole new community where it's just, there's not one thing done in isolation, but it all has these ripple effects that music can continue to spread through these families and the communities. And it's so cool to be one part of that ripple.
Now the greatest feeling is when these people come back after years and they're bringing back their own kids, they're bringing back other family members. And now they're putting together a whole new nucleus of musicians and creating a whole new community. It's like we've gone from where I started and we're getting to see it go even further with more generations, and hopefully that continues throughout the rest of, life. Ozark Music Shop Live. We are here again in Winfield, Kansas at the Walnut Valley Festival 50th anniversary, bringing you another Kansas City band. Is that right? Kansas City?
That's right.
Man, everybody's
KC,
from
Lawrence.
KC, Lawrence. They're all the same. It's anyway. We are so glad to have them here, and I know you guys are going to enjoy them. Please make welcome Whiskey Mash, everybody.
Well, thank you. We're going to play a song for you titled Snowfall. We're going to have Johnny on the mandolin kick it off for us.
welcome back to the Ozark Music Shop live from Winfield, Kansas. Yeah. Can you guys go with us everywhere we go?
Yeah, that'd be great. I want to do more live shows, Jer. I think it'd be a lot.
Can you guys do this festival again next week?
Yeah.
Festival organizers, if you're out there.
Everybody come back. Yeah. We'll do it. Everybody just show up next week. I think that'll be a good plan, Jer. I think it's a great idea. Anyway, we're glad to have the Whiskey Mash Band with us here. That was awesome. It was a lot of fun. You guys, again, we said from Kansas City area, doing a kind of a fun bluegrass. It's just fun acoustic music, right?
It's a mashup for sure. Well, over the years we've thrown together a number of different players, and this has finally been the final lineup. So it's been nice to kind of solidify the group over the years. And,
so how long has it been this configuration?
Since January.
Yeah, this year. January?
Yeah.
All right, so you got time to make everybody mad and move on to somebody else. That's always,
Perfect. Yeah.
See, we always had that problem. We're brothers playing in the same band, so we can't get rid of any of them.
We get mad, but we just can't.
You can't ditch family.
Leave,
you can't.
Yeah. No
I
matter
tried.
what.
Trust
you
me.
could try.
Many
All you
times.
And we tried to get rid of them, but somehow it's like a cat. You feed them once and they keep coming back.
Hey, that's not cool. Anyway, first time at Winfield. How many times have we been here to Winfield?
I know a number of us have been camping here. I mean, I've been coming here since 2014.
That's a few times.
2012, 14.
Yeah,
This is-
It's Scott's first year. in
Scott's
Winfield.
first
Yay,
year.
welcome.
All right, welcome. This is the big. It's like acoustic music paradise. Everything that you could
a
ever
mecca.
want for acoustic
yeah.
music is here. Every style, every player, every level.
I mean, just a festival making it 50 years is a huge accomplishment, and I think part of that is because they are so diverse and have so much talent that they bring. I can't imagine being an organizer, and it's almost like being a talent scout for a baseball team or something. Have to try to find all these different genres and different people internationally, really,
That is.
and bring them together to this festival. So
Yeah.
much work and effort. You guys, it probably was easier to find being closer than most
Well,
bands, but
Yeah, we were close by. Well, we got on here because we won the 2022 band competition.
awesome.
Awesome.
So that's
Very,
how
very
we got
cool.
on the bill.
Congratulations.
And so hopefully we get to start coming back every year. That's the plan.
Is that how that works?
That's
They didn't work that way for us. We played here and then they didn't ask us back. So there you go. Good
We
for
should
you.
have done the just show up and play. And
Yeah,
go
you just
out
show
there.
up unannounced. That's how you
I heard
should
it
do
works. It's in a book.
Anyway, so you guys got some new stuff coming out. I know you've done some recording. We're talking about, I think, a new EP. Is that correct?
We just released an EP July 29th. It's called Warm Summer Day. That's the next song we're going to sing for you guys, the title track.
Very fitting right now.
That last song was called Snowfall. And
That was not fitting at all.
That's
not
wishful
fitting
thinking
at all.
right now.
It just makes me upset because I won cold.
It makes me upset. I like any band that plays music that makes themselves upset.
Yeah.
That's really good. It's professional. I love it. Anyway, so
Why don't you introduce the members of the band real quick to us?
Yeah, so you all saw Stosh up here with Kelly Hunt. That's Stosh Haney.
Yep.
Johnny Gleason on the mandolin. Dan Perez on the bass. My name's Billy Brady. And we got David Megley on the banjo. Yep.
Well, good deal. We're going to get them to do one more song here in just a little bit. So we're going to take another quick commercial break, and then I'm giving
We'll
Jason
let these guys
warning.
kind of close out the
Yeah,
show.
close out the show.
We'll come back and say goodbye and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But very, very nice. Which side of the border are you guys from? Missouri or Kansas side?
Missouri.
We're from Missouri.
Yeah.
That's the only one that counts. I see a Kansas uniform though. That's
We're at Lawrence and
Lawrence.
Kansas, so-
Yeah. so
Yeah.
You guys don't count. That's all right. It's all good. No, just
We
kidding.
got the turf war between Kansas City and Missouri.
Anyway, we'll take a short little break here and get on back, and we'll have more of the Whiskey Mash Band.
She's warm like a summer day. She's as warm as a summer day. When the sun comes out and the clouds they drift away, she's warm just like a summer day. She runs around, she's a hard-working girl. She runs around, she's a hard-working girl. But never in my life to think I'd find my best pal. She runs around, she's a hard-working gal. Stop it. My little lady from the sunflower state. She's my little lady from the sunflower state. When we first locked eyes, I knew that it was fate. She's my little lady from the sunflower state. Together from this day until the end. We'll be together from this day until the end. I'll hold you near, my best of friend. We'll be together from this day until the end. Just like a summer day. She's as warm as a summer day. The sun comes out and the clouds they drift away. She's warm just like a summer day. She's warm just like a summer day.
Not yet? Now we're ready to go. There you go. Thank you for joining us for another Ozark Music Shop Live. This has been a whole bunch of fun, Jared.
Yes, we've been doing it on and off throughout the day. We're going to be back at 7:30 tonight. We got the 2022 National Guitar Flat Picking Champions going to be here. And also,
Pretend Friend.
Pretend Friend was going to be here, yes. So that's going to be fun.
It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. We got more shows coming up. And again, subscribe and like to all these channels that you're watching on right now, because there's going to be even more content.
And I believe tonight's the last show, right? Tomorrow we got off, so we got the, if you guys are still here, we got the booth set up over under the grandstand, t-shirts and instruments and all that. If you guys haven't checked out Ozark Music Shop Live or our channel before, go to the YouTube, Ozark Music Shop, the Acoustic Shop on YouTube and Facebook. We want to thank our sponsors real quickly. We got D'Addario, Eastman Guitars, obviously Walnut Valley Festival for helping sponsor this event.
Gallagher Guitars, Peterson Strobe Tuners, and as well as Preston Thompson Guitars.
As well as the great microphones that we just recently got.
Yep.
They're awesome.
Ear Trumpet Labs, great microphones. So again, thank you all so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody.